by the pound sign or hash key.
Good morning.
Thank you. After the tone, please state your name, followed by the pound sign or the hash key. Operator assistance at any time during your call. Star 0.
Good morning. Baca Water here.
Actually, I'm gonna go. Yeah.
We have Martin and Vicky
Hi.
Hello.
and Cindy.
Kyle's here. He's just coming. I'm going to. I know who expects a crowd, but.
Yeah, that's fine. We can pull out as many of those as you like.
Yeah, that front row, I think it's kind of.
Am I about right behind you?
No, you're just right. You're fine.
Yeah, that's cool.
So have you signed?
Yes.
Sort of a question for
It's a
you
feeling of
before we
being
get started.
Surrounded, huh?
No, hemmed in a way, you know.
Hemmed in. Yeah.
We're gonna have a conversation about how we approve articles, if the board is characterized in some way, and I'm not clear where in the agenda that is.
I did not ask for that to be put on, and I didn't understand that you wanted to be there. I thought we covered that last meeting.
No.
I signed it.
Oh, you did already. So what would you like to do? To the agenda this morning?
Yeah, okay.
In the appropriate place. No, I thought we covered that.
Well, we couldn't have covered it because the article didn't come out until after the last meeting. This was the issue of the board being characterized.
Pardon me?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so how we approve those things before they go in. Because that didn't work with my public.
Hi.
The Carmen's article.
Or Kyle's.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Where do I sit?
With some of
Wherever
the
you'd
things,
like.
we did talk about that because I distinctly remember
Okay.
Joanne
morning, Kyle.
saying that if there needed to
Good
be
morning.
a
Resting
larger
now.
check,
Little more
that
chipper?
was easy to arrange. But let's double check and make
I'm
sure
fine
that
with
that's
the
the
electric. I don't,
case.
okay,
Yeah,
yeah, okay, if we
Where's
did, I was asleep. And Kyle didn't kick me under the table and wake me up.
Well, I would have to be, I would have to be awake to do that.
This didn't come up until the 1st of August when the newspaper article came out.
What was the issue? I'm the
The board was characterized in the Eagle article as being excited about buying
If you
water
would like.
rights.
Who's Harlan Johnson?
And I'm not excited.
And his
started out
wife.
Wow.
And it's not okay with me more than characterized without my knowing it.
His sister is on her.
Well, it was the majority of
Where
where
he
he
was, where was that?
Well, then that's how it needs to be stated.
Well, we have a thing here that majority says what
Oh, yeah.
this.
Well, that totally contradicts what Marcus said publicly last night then.
Okay.
What did he say publicly?
Okay, before we go there, would you like to start the meeting?
Let's start the meeting,
Yeah.
shall we?
AJ,
Instead of talking.
Yep.
everyone's here.
You'll tell me where you live.
Okay, great. And not Harden though, right?
No, Marvin is not here. No, everyone who is going to attend is here.
Maybe. Timing goes.
Maybe we can go around and say, so we can decide who everybody is, just so that we know on our end for minute purposes.
Stephen Harrell,
Kyle Grody?
Martin McCauley.
Vicky Matthews.
Cindy Reinhardt.
So this is
Are there
the,
any,
yeah?
Right.
Oh,
Don,
Yeah.
on everyone?
what's your last name?
Alan?
Don Allen.
Yeah.
Michael One Wing, Sandia Belgrade.
Yes.
Molly Martin.
He doesn't have voting rights.
Oh, Molly the Canine Martin.
So this is the August 17th meeting of the Baca Grande Water and Sanitation District at 57 Baca Grande Way South. It is 5 after 8. And so, beginning with administrative matters, does anyone have present disclosures or conflicts of interest to declare?
Not I.
Okay, not here either.
I guess we have to talk more since those guys can't see us, huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
That was a secret facial message.
It's really weird for you guys not to be in the room.
Yeah, we think so too.
So everyone's good to go? Okay. Let's approve the agenda and then identify any additions people would like to make. AJ and Jennifer, do you have any?
No, I don't.
I do not have any changes either.
Okay.
One thing, I overheard a little bit of conversation before the board meeting started about sort of the process for publications and their review. We can talk about that at the, I think if it's okay, we can talk about it at the end when we talk about, publications and what we're going to do for the coming month.
Which would be other business, right? So we'll put it there?
That's great.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought that it might have been intended to be there anyway, so.
Does anyone have
Okay.
anything else? I think we're good there.
Yep, we're good.
So now review and consider the approval of the July 20th minutes.
Well, hold on just a sec. What I'd like to do is, first, let's go ahead and get a motion to approve the agenda, and if we can include with that motion, if it's okay with the board, the excusing of Harvin.
Yes. Do I have a motion?
I make a motion.
Anyone second?
I'll second it. Cindy seconds.
Okay.
No discussion, I'm assuming. So all in favor?
Aye.
And excusing Parvin? Yeah.
Do you need a separate motion for Parvin?
No, I included it all in one motion. We're good.
Okay, great. So I also heard that a lot of people were going to come to the meeting today, but are they coming later, or do you know?
Let me just comment on that. I just wanted you guys to know that as I understand it, there was some discussion in the community about the status of the corrosion control. So I've asked the health department, that is, I've asked representatives of the health department to join our call at 9 o'clock.
Awesome.
As will Ron McLaughlin, the engineer who's working toward approval of the soda ash implementation and simultaneously working on the corrosion control study.
That's great.
Yeah, but there was a call on the Facebook for people to come to stare at us.
And to the right time for starting, so, yeah.
What? Do you want me to quote that from you?
I read it, Mark.
Yeah. So whether they'll come or not, I don't know.
All right, thanks for arranging that, AJ. It'll be good to-
Yeah, no problem. I mean,
great.
regardless of whether or not we have turnout, it's probably good to get this level of update from all the involved parties.
I think so too.
Well, and I think it could be a good opportunity for the state to hear the board's concern.
Yeah. Well, and it's certainly good for them to hear it firsthand, so yes.
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to move on to the minutes then, AJ?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Go ahead, Vicki. I'll let you run the meeting.
I did not see anything on the July 20th, but I wonder what anybody else saw in reading through the minutes. They want to comment on.
Yeah, well, I have a question. This is Cindy. Just about level of detail, and I'm not suggesting that everything everybody says should be recorded. But on page 5, the proposal for the hydraulic model, we had quite a lot of discussion about that. Kyle was quite passionate about the importance of it. We asked a lot of questions about it. And none of that's reflected in the meeting, in the minutes. It just says that, this be put on hold, which is the decision that we made. But it feels like for historical purposes, from my perspective, a bit more about what actually happened would be helpful.
My feeling on that is that that would make the writing of the minutes an impossible exercise, and we'd have volumes. But if the minutes are published and there's something you want added to the minutes afterwards to reflect that, then that may be the point that they would get added to the minutes. Because if every discussion is noted, or just even the major points, then the minutes become a major.
Right, and just to clarify a couple things, the minutes for special districts are not necessarily intended to be a written recital of everything that happened at the meeting, but more of a transactional record. Now, that said, I can adjust the level of detail as you guys see fit. But as Martin suggested, sometimes it is a little difficult to capture everything that goes on.
I'm not really asking for everything, but for me, that seemed like a really important conversation that one or two sentences would be helpful, but and I realize that when you're taking minutes, you make that call.
And what was the final decision there, AJ? I don't quite recall.
Well, as it stands, there is not adequate capital funding available to pay for a hydraulic study, but there are a couple things that have to come to resolution first. We have to decide what's going to be the final outcome of other acquisitions and the final price. The water rights is a major question mark right now. So Stephen has prioritized many items on the capital, budget, and at this point, until we finish what started and until we know what the actual cost of the water rights is going to be, there is not adequate capital funding to pursue a hydraulic model.
Okay, and I'll just keep pushing it though a little bit, just because of the two factors that it could help with flushing the system, and that it could help with repairs, and that was my big reason of not wanting to wait. But I understand the funding issues. Right. Yeah, I think we're on the same page. I think everybody wants a hydraulic model. It's just a matter of making sure that the money's there, and we just can't spend yet, or we have to find out if we can spend it all. Some other question marks have to be answered. We were trying to talk them into billing us over a period of time, but I don't know if that worked out.
30
yeah,
years.
that's
The other thing I noticed on the minutes, page 7, other business, determined not to publish an August article. I think that should be September, because we actually did have an August article.
You are correct.
Yep, good, thank you.
That's why I get it a day early, because then I actually get to read it. Helps me sleep.
Does it? I should try it.
Yeah, really.
And that's all. Those are the only things I wanted to bring up.
Great.
Anyone else? Do I hear a motion to accept that minutes?
And that would be as amended,
As amended.
because we'll make that change from August to September, as Cindy noted.
Certainly.
I make a motion that we accept the minutes as amended.
And I'll second.
Any discussion? All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Are we having a conversation with Marcus this morning at all?
No, we're going to do that later. I've actually got him on the agenda when is it? Around noon. So this morning, though, if there's I don't think there's a general update on water matters other than the public meeting was held last night. I wasn't there, but I think you guys were all in attendance. I don't think there's anything else. I don't have a general update other than that. at this point. But Marcus will join us around noon.
So then we won't be in executive session in the public.
Right, that was the whole
That was
point,
our-
is to push that back a little bit
Yeah.
so that, we could, and not have to ask the public to leave and then come back in, early in the day.
So do you want to proceed to operations, AJ?
No public comment.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah.
Yep, go ahead.
So we're opening now for public comment. 3 minutes, please, each person. And we're taking it in the order listed on the sign-up sheet. And Jennifer, Joanne says that you have the sequence of people who have signed in? If not,
I do not.
Okay. I'll go again.
good morning.
So AJ, are you on vacation or are you just up in Denver there?
Well, we try, I'm in Denver, and what Jennifer and I try and do is, come down basically every other month.